Okay, the old shingles are off. So you might be wondering, why did I do all this? First of all, I don't like the idea of old shingles underneath the metal. And I knew they were there because I could see them through the rotten board areas. And when I looked closer, I could see them in between like the cracks. So the other reason to do it is re-nailing the boards. So this is just one example. See how much it moves? It's loose. This one's loose too. So these I nailed, and when you walk up here, you don't really feel any loose boards. So I'm not totally done up here, but I'm pretty close to done. The other reason to do it, so re-nailing is very important, and we'll come back to that in a second. So here's another reason. So this is a rotten board. Now all I need to do is cut it right here, because here's my new rafter, double rafter. So I'll cut it right here. And then I can nail this side, put a new board in there, nail it, nail it. Now here's another bad one over here I noticed. So this board has a big knot, which would be okay, but then look what happened here. At some point it cracked right there all the way to here. Now it wasn't me, because, at least I don't think it was me, because I didn't walk over here and I was sitting down coming down this way. So this happened, you know, I don't know, maybe some other time when they were working on the roof. Now the worst part of it would have been is there was no rafter in here. This went from here to there, no rafter. I put a new one in right here, and you can tell it's a new one because there's no nails put into it. So now I'm going to take out this full board because the knot is right there. Take out that full board. I don't really like this one either. You see how it bows down? I don't know if you can tell that, but that just like bows right down. And I did have a hard time getting that rafter up. So that explains that. So I think both of those boards come out. Put two new ones in. I'm pretty sure I have plenty of boards here for doing this. And I think those are the only replacements. So nailing it, I want to grab one of the new nails. I'm going to walk on this carefully. I don't want to bend the ridges. Let's just take a bunch over because we're going to start nailing anyways. So here's a 12 penny coated. Okay, so let me just set these down here someplace. Let's take one. So I pulled one of the old ones out, just as a comparison. And I'm not saying this is bad, but so here's one of the old ones right here. And there's what I'm nailing it with. So dramatic difference. Now, when you go with a bigger one though, if you feel like it might split, you want to blunt that tip. Less likely to split. So I'm also going to look at all the old ones. So in cases, well actually that one I need to pull out. But in cases like this where they're up, why are they up? That tells me that they might not be nailed into a good board down below, or it just didn't hold. So they need to get pulled. Maybe a new one will do it, or maybe I'll have to go in between. We're not sure yet, but we have to deal with all these. We can't have nails popping up. They're not good for the metal. So we got to go through here and re-nail all these. It's going to take some time, but first I'm going to change out the bad ones, then get nailing. Okay, and that will, after I'm done re-nailing all this, it'll be time to roll it back on and screw it all back down. So when I'm nailing, I'm trying to hit them in good. I want them below. I want them down in. So even the old ones, like right here, I didn't nail this yet. These need to be nailed in better. And if it feels like they might not go in good, then they need to be pulled out and changed. But they need to be nailed in good. Okay, let's make the cut, couple cuts, pull those old boards, get some measurements, and get the new ones up here and nailed in, and then I'll put my earplugs in because that nailing is hard on the ears. Okay, let's get going.